Hi, I'm Dan from Apex 66 and we've got a brand new bike live on the site right now. Should we take a look and see what it is? This is the Harley Davidson 48 and it is the final edition of the air-cooled Evo platform. It is no surprise that this is Harley's top-selling Sportster model. Let's take a closer look. The 48 has everything a bobber-style bike should have. It's got a nice, fat, chunky front end, a lovely peanut tank, a nice low riding position and a really clean back end. The short front mudguard exposes this fat 16-inch front wheel, which sets it apart from the other Sportsters in the range. Nice low handlebars, underslung mirrors and a single clock really complete the look. Minimalistic goals? Absolutely nailed. The lower half of this bike is largely blacked out, including the fork legs, engine, swing arm and rear suspension units, whilst the upper fork legs and the engine headers give a really nice contrast. The back end of this bike has got to be one of the nicest things about it. It's completely clean. You've got this lovely gloss black fender and these indicators that also house the rear lights and the brake lights. And that means you don't have this really big lumpy light unit sat on the back of the rear fender. The bike comes in solo setup as standard, but there is a full pillion kit available if you're in need of some two-up riding. The Harley 48 houses the ever-popular Evo engine. It's an air-cooled, fuel-injected 1202cc 45-degree V-twin that's been around in various guises since the 80s. And this particular one is the final edition of this platform. And what does that mean for character? Well, it has shit tons. This Evo engine is the perfect engine if you're looking for lazy Sunday riding. With 66 horsepower and a staggering 96 Nm of torque, this thing can really shift from the lights. The bike has ABS as standard and it has single discs on the front and the rear. As for suspension, you've got the 49mm chunky front forks, and at the rear you've got the twin shocks that are adjustable for preload. Like most modern day Harleys, the final drive is belt, and that means maintenance free and very little cleaning. Happy days. Unlike most Harleys, this 48 is pretty unique. It runs 16-inch wheels both front and rear with a 130 section tyre on the front and a 150 on the rear, which gives you a great contact patch for good grip. Couple that with quite a short wheelbase and you've got something that's surprisingly agile in the corners, making it wicked fun to ride. Moving on to the ergonomics of the bike, the riding position is actually really friendly. The bars aren't too much of a stretch and the forward controls make it incredibly comfortable indeed. The seat height is 710mm and it's nice and narrow so I can get my feet straight down to the floor with good bend. I'm 5'10", I'm not going to be having any troubles here. The one thing that absolutely no one can mimic is the unmistakable sound of a Harley Davidson. Should we take it outside and have a listen? Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching. I've been Dan at Apex 66. This has been the Harley Davidson 48. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe and leave your comments below.